really bad.
Celsius?
Holy shit.
Fuck! It's episode 39.
This is great. Welcome, guys, to episode 39 of the Celsius podcast.
Yeah.
Nicola has officially returned.
Whoa! He
Nicholas-
never left.
He never left. Sorry,
just
my
in the
mistake.
background.
He's just been very, very quiet.
Honestly,
Very
it
quiet.
didn't really change whether or not, you know.
Hey, viewer count did start to drop. I'm not gonna lie. I can say.
Yeah, sure.
Wow.
Nicola
And
just bring that spot.
it dropped
Nicola,
from
we
2 to
all-
1.
Nicola, we all agree that you kind of peak in the first episode and kind of just kind of flatline after that.
Everyone just loved him in the first episode.
That's correct.
So
What have we been watching / reading / gaming /
Oh, wait.
participating in?
Okay. Let's start with Uri and we'll end with Nicola because he has a month.
We'll go.
I have 2 months.
Yeah.
Actually.
2 months of
Yeah,
stuff.
we'll
to talk
start
about.
I mean, it's basically one.
We'll start from this side to that side. I don't know how this is gonna look when you're actually watching.
Because it's mirrored.
It is mirrored. Plus,
Okay.
yeah.
And it's also mirrored this way so they counteract each other.
So I don't know. Is it right still? Is that right?
right is always right.
Got it. Uri, start us off.
Nicola, get off your phone.
Sorry, I'm texting my sister.
Oh my god.
He's looking at a picture of himself with
Yeah,
this massive ego.
I have a confession.
No.
Oh my god, guys, Uri.
It's not wrong.
I have a confession.
Uh-oh.
So, for viewers who watched last episode,
No.
I've been watching a show
Uh-oh.
called "This Summer I Turned Pretty,"
Uh-oh.
Bro, he talked about it for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Didn't actually watch
No, he
it.
did.
and so I watched the latest week's episode.
What happened? What's the love triangle
No,
at right now?
let's break it down. So
Please don't.
things at the end of episode 6 were dire. Conrad and Jeremiah were not going to speak to each other. What? Belly's calling for her mom to they're going to lose the beach house.
Okay.
And it's crazy. She's so sad. She's an alcoholic, and then she wakes up.
And it's a dream?
Keep it.
No, it's not a dream. But she wakes up. Her mom is kind of kicking her and like, "Get up,
Get it
get up, Belly! I'm so disappointed in you." And it says, "You got so angry at me for ruining your best friend's funeral." And because she did do that, she ruined the Susanna, Conrad, as you're familiar with, and Jeremiah's mom. She died like a while back, and the mom is kind of mad at Belly for ruining the funeral. And then she's like, but then Laurel, the mom, is like, she kind of slaps Belly in the face.
Danny
because-
slaps Belly? That's a really weird.
Yeah, and so she slaps Belly in the face for doing that. And
That's
then
insane.
fucking things are dire, but then she reveals to the mom and says,
Man.
"Guess the house is going to sell." But then the mom is all like, "I thought my friend and her half sister were gonna agreed
Let him be.
to not."
I think we're just gonna have to.
They agreed. They thought they agreed not to sell the house, but it turns out the half sister was gonna sell the house.
Oh no.
So they're gonna sell the house, but then the mom convinces. The mom kind of saves this entire episode. Like she's all like, "Come on, your sister wouldn't want this,
No,
so don't
she
sell the
wouldn't.
house."
Of course.
But then, and then it's like, okay, but then they also have to convince the boys' dad because he doesn't want the house. This is what I've been missing. So cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, they're gonna sell. Move it. So they're gonna, but then they have to convince the dad not to sell the house as well. And so then,
Uh-huh.
and then they do like a triple maneuver, like the half sister,
Oh.
the mom, and Conrad. They're like, "Don't sell the house." And he's like, "Fine, I'll sell the Boston house and not the beach house."
And
So
that's
they're
the one,
gonna-
is the Boston house the one where they live?
Maybe I think so. I don't know. They never show this house.
I'm crazy, dude.
And they're like, okay, and then they're like the beach house, and then like Conrad, and then there's a little plot line where Conrad got into Stanford,
Uh-huh.
Bro.
but then
Oh hey, that's where I live.
Yeah.
That-
Guys, Aiden
Dox
got into
yourself.
Stanford University.
Aiden lives at Stanford University,
That's crazy.
Yeah. It's
and so, but if he doesn't pass his Brown bio final, they won't accept him into Stanford. So they do an all-night study cram sesh, and then they go to Brown, and then they go to Brown.
Oh,
You're like, And then like they allow like I don't know Conrad to do his exam, but then Belly and Jeremiah are like, let's talk, and like you know what, Conrad isn't the one for me, and then they do a little kiss, and then Conrad comes out and sees it. Oh,
Her and Jeremiah?
yeah,
Sounds
Belly and
so
Jeremiah.
Wait,
Fucking
okay,
ass.
hold on. Didn't we establish in the last episode that Jeremiah was like, wow, I knew that Conrad and Belly would always be together. I knew it from the bottom.
How do you remember this?
Exactly.
Because it
And
was
then Conrad,
stupid.
but then Belly
I
agrees to
have no
that,
clue
but
what
Belly,
you're talking about. I haven't
but
seen
Belly
this.
agrees to. But Belly agrees. I'm doing a pass at Beck. But Belly agrees in this episode that Conrad just isn't the one for her. He's too chaotic. And then they kiss, and then Conrad comes out and sees it, and like, and that's how the episode ends. It's like that's shocking. I think this might be the last episode of the season, but I don't know. Could have a great episode 8.
You don't even. Okay, yeah, you should know that info.
So that's what I've been watching. But also, here's what I've been watching as well.
Yeah.
Oh wow, more stuff.
He takes a big gulp of his...
So it's related to Nicola.
Oh, I love
What?
Nicola. Is
So
it a racist
Nicola-
documentary?
Watched a series on Netflix called How to Be a Tyrant. But they recently came out with How to Be a Cult Leader, and I watched that.
Oh,
And so we're learning about, they kind of like show you how to be like, they like a step, it's more like, it's like a guide to be a cult leader through the examples of multiple like cult leader. Each episode, it's 6 episodes, each episode
So
follows
it's
on like,
the same as How to Be a Tyrant. Before,
yeah,
before
each
it's
episode follows like a cult leader. And so the first one's like Charles Manson. And that one's pretty interesting. Second one's like Jim Jones, and then they do some more like. So by the end of the last episode, we like got all these like cult leaders, but the first 5 kind of cult leaders have all kind of failed because like there's one jailed, 2 are like suicides, one was executed, but then they get to the last one who's like was like a really big one, like I think it's called the New Moon Church or something, and it's still
Church
like a
of Humanity
very
or whatever the one.
it's still a very big like thing
One
today. So
Jesus
that was
Christ.
like the most successful one.
Like a
Are they gonna
religion.
do one on
What is
Scientology or
Tom Cruise
no?
They didn't do one on Scientology.
Mm.
No, yeah, but he's also part of that one cult.
He's
And it's voiced by
vampire
Tyrion Lannister of Game of Thrones.
It's the
Peter
uh,
Dinklage.
Oh, Peter
Ian
Dinklage.
went to. Let me see if I can find it.
Does he do a good voiceover?
Yeah, it's pretty.
Who was it voiced by?
Peter Dinklage.
Ah, Peter
'Cause
Dinklage.
I remember he had like.
Why Peter Dinklage?
Why not?
Out of anyone?
He did How to Be a Tyrant.
Oh.
Okay, but like, why Peter Dinklage?
He has a good voice.
Okay, well,
Sure.
he voiced a character in Destiny, the video game, and
Yo, that's
he was bullied so hard they had to remove his voice lines.
because it was bad,
Yeah.
or because he's Peter Dinklage?
No, it was because it was
Because he's
bad.
a little person.
No.
that's a little rudery.
Okay. Anyway, sorry, Dinky.
Um,
So and then we're getting to see all these like different cult leaders, and I think it's something Nicola would probably be very good at. 'Cause,
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of cults now. There's like thousands of
I'm
cults.
older
You know,
to
in the
assume
world.
I'm not already a cult leader, but
Mm.
So
The
I mean,
Celsius
technically,
podcast
Celsius
cult.
Pod is kind of a cult.
I
Yeah.
just said that.
I was
Your
gonna.
joke
I
was-
planned this joke yesterday, so
You plan jokes ahead of time?
You don't just say them in the spur of the moment.
no.
That's why they're bad.
I'm
No,
getting
that's why they're
dumb.
awesome.
You can't think about a joke. It just has to come out.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Nicola, get off your phone.
I'm looking for the cult that my friend tried to join.
Oh my god.
He sent me an image. I'm
So-
trying to find the image.
This is... No, my orb! I
Talk
can't...
about your TV.
Guys, I can't consult the orb. I
Can't
can't...
ponder it anymore.
Okay, so let me talk about what I've been
Back
watching.
turn.
So, first thing I watched was the movie theater near us was doing a like summer fest where they show every Studio Ghibli film.
Movie theater do that, dude.
So I watched Princess Mononoke in theaters,
Wow.
and I thought, yeah, this is a good movie.
It's Church of Scientology. That's what it is.
Ah, that's where.
We literally talked about Scientology.
Yeah, but he forgot.
No, that's the one my friend
Imagine,
saw.
imagine the next.
'Cause
Imagine one
Tom
of the episodes
Cruise-
is just Tom Cruise.
No, yeah, because Tom
That's
Cruise
what- yeah.
is like this is what I was trying to say. Tom Cruise is like the second like in command for that.
Oh, who's
Second
the first?
coming of Scientology. Christ.
Like he literally sold his child for it.
I thought that was John Travolta.
No, it was Tom. Oh, he also Tom Cruise.
Does Tom Cruise have a child?
Well, he sold it.
Oh, I guess.
Okay, so
Something.
you.
If he
I
sold
watched Princess Mononoke, and it's like about how
Scientology is like really big and like
It's
Hawaii.
about like man versus nature, and it's
Those
cool
Serbian
and it's well
Returns.
animated because it's a Ghibli film.
Beck also calls Man versus Nature is like time in video production class. It's like the nature of like the regular class, and he's like a man.
Uri, that was last season. You have to stay up to date.
Princess Mononoke. No, never mind. I'm wrong. I
Which
was gonna
one?
say Princess Mononoke is the one with the water thing, but that's
Spirited
Ponyo.
Away.
That's Ponyo,
No, that's Ponyo.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I watched that in theaters,
and it was good.
and
You loved it?
I thought it was good,
I need to
yeah.
watch all the Ghibli films. So I haven't seen any.
then I watched both Spider-Verse films again.
Yo, you
Where?
watched the digital release?
I watched the digital release, and it was slightly different.
What's your opinion on there being like 800 changes between the 3 theatrical
Some
versions?
of them are good.
What about the fact that when he says, "No, I'm gonna do my own thing. I'm going home," he doesn't say, "I'm going home" anymore.
Some of them are bad.
Because he knows he's not.
No.
going home.
Someone
And that's
like
also why he doesn't say that he isn't in
It's
the wrong universe.
why
He
there's
just thinks to
no
Mike
way
Wales
home.
saying it.
bro, sure. Okay. No. So there are some changes that are good, some changes that are bad, but some of them are just insanely bad. Like, why would you remove this?
Yeah.
Because, like, literally this YouTuber that, like, only posts, like, 35-minute analysis videos posted one saying they made a terrible choice in the digital release.
Uh-huh.
It's like when Miles saves the girl and, like, the dad of
Yeah.
Indian Spider-Man, and he saves them, and then he's under the rubble because like the thing collapsed, and then Gwen was going to save him. They removed like a ton of her lines, like of her panicking, because like that's exactly what happened to Peter in her universe.
Yeah.
Peter.
But they have her like freaking out way less, which like
Notice how nobody
is
laughs
worse.
at Uri's jokes because
so I have no idea why they
It's like
made
it's
some
like
of these
about
changes.
that.
It just doesn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah,
why
I
they
think
changed that.
I think the there should have only been one version of it, especially because all the animators were super overworked. And
Yeah.
good
Oh,
thing
yeah.
the people on TMNT Mutant Mayhem were not overworked.
They were not.
They were not overworked.
It's
and they
crazy
were
how that's the
paid.
exception
Well,
and
You
not
know
the
who has
standard.
been over?
Didn't
Were
they
you gonna
have
say me?
No,
the turtle have a
the
joke
CGI
joke?
VFX workers.
Oh
that
yeah,
are-
the union.
They're unionizing.
Yay.
The VFX artists. I heard they
Marvel.
they like broke the union in the 70s or the 90s,
Mhm.
some time
We
long
certainly
ago.
love Union.
But
Plus.
then now they actually have one. I think they were like the only like job in Hollywood that didn't have a union until now, but now it's good that they actually have one.
Union.
Because like
Wow.
they get overworked so much, it's crazy. What else did I watch? Oh, I watched one episode of Adventure Time.
Yo, which one?
Whoa,
So-
bro, that's lit.
I'll walk you through the plot.
Uh-huh.
So, they're like in a forest,
Yeah.
and there's a shapeshifter,
Oh my god.
and he's
God.
attacking them.
I watched that
And
episode
then-
too.
They make a house, and they hide in the house, and then the
That's crazy.
shapeshifter is trying to kill the Demon King, but then he goes in the house
Completely forgot
without
It was not
asking,
even-
and
it
he
was
dies.
It was literally less than an hour ago.
It was literally less than an hour
And
ago, and
the-
he's getting everything wrong.
Yeah,
At least it's not spoilers.
but it was a good episode.
He was watching it, and he was like, "Oh wow, this show actually looks good." So
Yeah,
so
there's a big difference between the quality in this and what like season.
well,
what
because
I'm-
you're in season 1.
I'm in season
right?
1. That's like season 7.
So okay, I'll talk about Adventure Time when it's my turn. But
Got it.
so continue.
Wait, did you watch The Bear?
I did not watch any more of
All
The
my
Bear.
parents want me to watch them.
What
Nah,
else?
you're
What else have I watched? Oh, I watched one episode of this show. It's called The Leftovers.
I watched that.
You've seen it?
Yeah.
I watched the first episode.
It's a really interesting show, but it gets so fucking weird.
Okay.
It's good though.
So like the premise is like
I think
So-
I've even talked about this before.
you have.
Yeah.
Oh, I was not. I must have. I don't remember it.
I don't remember a lot of the shows.
I
that we
know.
talked
So,
about 'cause they all
like-
overlap.
If it was in like the last 5 episodes, I would.
Not in the last
Some
five.
random day,
No, I mean, you can't been here.
like 2% of the 2 or like 3% of the
2.
population just like disappears.
Mhm.
Like
without a trace.
Thanos, but small.
I was gonna say that.
Okay,
It's
and
crazy.
then like
the fuck
we
up.
cut to like 3 years after, and we see like what has like happened after, because like a ton of cults
Yeah.
just come up for some reason.
Yeah.
Because like
Because the the Netflix show came out, so people decided to get ideas.
That's crazy.
No, this. Okay.
This is an HBO show.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but Netflix still exists in HBO land, probably.
Maybe.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Okay,
Maybe
yeah.
HBO is the only thing they watch in HBO shows.
Yeah.
Like in succession, they're like, have you seen that Euphoria episode on HBO Max?
Yeah.
Blatant product placement.
Well, there's no product placement when HBO Max doesn't exist, dumbass.
Yeah.
Holy shit! That,
Okay.
That's
No,
how they
it's very,
get the
it's
Max,
a very
that they can
interesting
now
show.
say, have you seen
Except the
it on
weird thing
HBO
about this
Max?
show is that like the family they follow, none of them have been like kind of like gone.
None of them killed, yeah.
You know, like, none of them gone away.
Snapped or thing, yeah.
We'll just call it.
It's
snap.
crazy to me. Anytime I watch an HBO show, Uri has already watched it.
Yeah, I mean, I
It's crazy. He's watched like everything. So I'm like, oh, I want to talk about this new show I watched. Uri, I've already seen all 4 seasons. I'm gonna give my
3
deep
seasons,
analysis.
by the way.
I was saying for as an example for a broad thing.
No, yeah,
Uri
it's,
does not
well, I just
understand
want a lot
the
of good
concept
TV back.
example.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to also, but now I have school.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
fine.
you're a senior. That's like the best year.
Yeah, I will
My
actually
junior,
have
it's like the worst
productions
year.
that I can post.
So
on
Beck,
here.
now that you are a senior, I guess we can talk about this. So you're gonna head into and focus the place I was last year.
Yes,
So is it exciting? What type of news stories do you think you're gonna pitch?
I am planning on, if I can get it approved, 1 year anniversary, the storming of September 9th. I go around, I
1
interview
year later.
teachers. I try to interview Brett Klein.
That'd be insane.
It would be really funny, but
Little
also
sequel.
he would probably hate me.
You should interview Corvus.
Holy shit,
I'm not
you should.
interviewing Corey.
So have
You
you?
can't say no though. This is actually journalism class though. You have
No,
to
he
mention-
can say no.
No,
but
Beck,
yeah,
Beck, actually, now you have rights due to.
I
like,
do have rights now.
Oh my
journalism laws.
Like literally, we were like doing a Jeopardy, and they were like, "Can if you're filming and Brett Klein asks you to stop, do you have to stop?" They're like, "No,
no.
you can just keep going." Oh, it's gonna be so.
So 1
You
year
should
later, but
interview
sometimes
me as somebody that ran across, but anonymously.
Oh my god,
Ominously.
it'd be so funny. You are now the anonymous person, and we
No.
just don't blur you out.
Anonymous.
Anonymous.
So, but in focus, they
Could
do
you
have
as one of the people
categories
that
of
ran
what
across?
they want like you to
Hey.
pitch your ideas in. Sometimes
Yeah.
you can do free for all, but sometimes you
Free
gotta-
for all.
Oh, dude. So, like Smash Brothers.
Okay,
And so
um,
yeah, it's
Smash and
very exciting. But now Beck's gonna become an In Focus shill. He's gonna edit every In Focus ever.
I literally was like, okay, I'm just gonna make all their new graphics and deliver them to them Monday. I would be like, yeah, flex here.
Flex.
Look, I just did
No
flex.
extra credit. Flex.
I know it's not like you get like it's like pass fail, right? You get an A if you just show up.
No, I mean you can get like B's and C's and D's.
Well,
Yeah,
I don't really care.
Obviously.
All right.
Double D's.
And then were we talking about what we've been gaming? Because
Yeah, I added that so I could talk about something.
Guess what?
no.
I have been playing Baldur's Gate 3.
Baldur's
Holy
Gate
shit,
3.
that's the whole
Sex is what you're trying to say. Continue.
Say something.
Continue back.
So Baldur's Gate 3 is by this developer Larian Studios. And I literally I love the previous game they made, which was Divinity 2 so much. Like I've put like 80 hours into it and I had to cheat to beat the final boss because I skipped over a ton of stuff.
Oh, good.
But yeah, it's so fun. There's so much character depth. I think it's like the best voice acting and storytelling I've seen in an RPG in a while. So that's great. Like I'm
Did you
actually
kick the squirrel or not?
what?
Did you kick the squirrel?
I did not.
or not.
I don't know. You mean it's like a random squirrel? Oh wait, no. I did get to the part. I was playing with my friend and she failed the strength check to do it.
Holy shit! What happened?
She just tripped trying to kick the squirrel.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
So yeah, play Baldur's Gate 3
It's
if you
really
have-
funny when you do get the skill
You're
check
not
and you just fucking eviscerate it.
Yeah, I'll recommend Baldur's Gate 3. Aiden.
Is it
talk
my
about your
turn?
game.
All right, so I watched one thing, and that was 2 more seasons of Adventure Time.
I watched one episode with him.
He did because he came to my house and I
Becca's
had
like-
it on.
This is not the outhouse. This is not peak television cinema.
I don't know. The dog became a house, so
Holy shit!
And Becca's all like,
doghouse.
this is so stupid. A dog could never be a house.
So okay, so here's the thing. So I got through last week. I think started season 5, and so I finished season 5, finished season 6, and started started season 7. So
Wow,
here's
he's eating you.
season 5 is my favorite season so far upon rewatch.
Well,
But but like previously, I was like season 5 has a bunch of good episodes that I really like, and then I forgot that season 6 is kind of weak, and it is maybe like it is a step up from season.
You are
1, definitely.
5 seasons in. You're not giving up when you get to season 6.
No, I know, but it was season 6 was much
you gave
harder
up
to get.
before
Yeah,
the
no.
loss.
I'm saying you have the sunk cost fallacy once you hit like season 5.
Yeah, but season 6 had some weak sauce episodes. All the plot episodes are good.
Y'all have a good plot episode.
There's a lot of plot episodes, but the rest of the season is kind of bad. And then season 7 is the start of the first mini series, and that's what Beck walked in on. He
I
walked in
did.
on episode 5 of the mini series in season 7.
And I got the entire plot.
He got the entire plot.
Kind of.
No,
So
Guys, the dog turns into a house.
and
So-
Funniest
no.
thing I've ever seen.
That's the
And so-
only thing he retains on it.
And so this doesn't motivate you to continue watching.
No, it actually did motivate me a ton. I'm like,
he was
wait.
watching it and said, "Wait, this looks cool."
This is kind of the shit.
It is kind of the
No,
shit.
no, I was literally just watching. I'm like, wait, the episodes can be actually good.
No.
I'm shocked.
No way, character interaction.
Wait,
Yeah.
fuck. They're actually kind of funny.
Guys, the dog turns into a house. I don't think you guys are.
God. That was like the tiniest plot point.
No, that's how they beat
Okay.
him. What are you talking about? That part's important.
Kind of.
What do you mean, kind of? It is important.
But not as much as like Becca's saying it.
No, it's kind of important. So I'm still watching that, and then aside from the Futurama and the Harley Quinn, which I assume we'll talk about,
Yeah, we'll talk
Yeah.
about that.
I also watched the My Adventures with Superman, and guess
Oh
what?
my god, I actually need to hear about this.
It's now a multiverse show.
Oh,
Yeah.
We got Bizarro Superman or something.
No, we got different versions of Lois Lane, and
Hot.
Everyone's
Wait, that's
so
crazy.
true.
That's
hot.
why she's black.
No, she's not.
Is she black?
No, she's not. She's Asian.
Oh.
So it's a multiverse show now. There's some little scrunkly guy that shows up and he's like, "Hey, Superman, Lois Lane was kidnapped." And then it's like, "Whoa, Lois Lane wasn't kidnapped." And then Lois Lane goes with the other Lois Lanes and also Jimmy Olsen
And gets kidnapped.
and doesn't get kidnapped. But they're like, "Hey, you guys fucking suck." And then they trap Lois in the ship and they're like, "We're going to go hunt after Superman." Because actually, throughout the multiverse, not all Supermen are good Supermen.
That's
Some of them are
crazy.
evil.
And I see it's kind of.
That makes sense.
And that's
I
like
like a
our
Superman.
that's like our cliffhangers.
Are we
that-
just gonna get Injustice Superman again?
probably not.
That would be awesome.
You know what'd be cool? Communist Superman, like in
Don't they
Top-
already have that?
Superman Red Sun.
Yeah, there was a movie about that.
Yeah.
Damn.
One of
Anyway,
those
so now it's a
lesbians.
multiverse show. We'll see if it gets work. The episode was good. I'll say that.
We're-
But we'll see if it gets worse now that it's a multiverse show.
I feel like
Please scoot over.
it sounded like a joke when you said it.
No.
It was like every show now is like, guys,
Oh, no,
the multiverse.
I wasn't joking. It very much was, and it kind of comes out of nowhere. There's like no build up to it. Just like
This just
it
seems
just
like a
there's just a
normal
bunch.
Superman.
There's just
This
a
one
bunch
is
of
mine,
suited
right?
up people that show up
This
to
one
Lois.
is mine.
Yeah, there's a bunch of suited up. People
yeah,
that show up
mine
to Lois
does.
Lane, and they're like, "Hey, we're Lois Lane, so come with us."
Yeah.
And now we have the
I'm not done yet.
literal Nicola corner though.
Oh, yeah, but I'm not done yet.
Oh, I thought it was a break.
No, I'm not done yet. I was thirsty.
Water break.
So
You are thirsty.
there's a reason I haven't watched very much stuff this week, and that's because I played
Baldur's
a
Gate.
series of games.
Is it the same game you played?
It wasn't the same game he played. It was completely different.
Yeah, it's a completely different game.
So are you guys familiar with the PS1? The PlayStation
That's not
1.
a very old PlayStation.
Okay,
My
well,
dad
I don't
has it.
have one, but it was.
My dad has had every single PlayStation console.
That's pretty crazy.
Even the
All five.
5th?
No,
Of course, the
Also,
5th.
Even
every
the
single
7th.
one. Maybe when it comes out.
Wait, does he have a Vita?
Does he have a PSP?
I think the PSP is the only one he didn't get.
I'll sell it to him for $700.
I mean, no, he's already.
$700.
Here's the thing: the only ones we have kept is the PS3 and the PS5.
Damn.
We sold all the other ones.
Why
The
did you sell the 4?
Because
Because
that's
the
how
5
we.
is just the 4.
Yeah, we used.
Oh, yeah.
No, we literally used. We sold the 4 to get the 5 on
Wow.
discount. To use the money we got from the 4
Mhm.
to buy the 5.
Cool.
I'm gonna do the same thing with the PSVR to get the PSVR too.
Okay,
Mhm.
continue.
Anyway, so there's a game that released on the PS1. I didn't play it on PS1. I'll play it on PS4, but it's called Parappa the Rappa.
Oh,
And
I know that one.
and you're like a dog, and there's this girl. She's a sunflower, and he's like, "Wow, I really like this girl, so let's impress her. So I'm gonna freaking beat up this guy who sucks." So he goes and does karate, but then you rap, and then you learn karate, and then you get your car, you get a license,
That's
and
insane.
then you buy a car, and then you bake a cake, and then
Wait.
you shit your pants, and
Wait,
then
you buy your cake and then
You know that-
That's-
yeah, you shit your pants. Yes.
You know that game was delayed due to inflation.
Nope.
Google become like an
Don't-
infect inflation.
Don't Google that. So there's the cake stage
Mm.
is really dumb. So normally when it's a rhythm game and you press the buttons to the beat and when they're on the screen, right? To the
Yeah.
rhythm. In that one stage, you do not do that. So and I haven't been able to beat it, but I did beat it, and then I beat the rest of the game. So then I said, "Let's
Amazing.
go play the next game."
Let's
and what
go
do you think
golfing.
What do you think Parappa the Rappa, the second
play
game in the series, is called?
Rugby.
Parappa 2.
No, that's the third game, you dumbass. I played Jammer Lammy, and that game's fucking fire.
I watched him play it.
You
and
watched me play
he
it.
was stuck at one stage for like 30 minutes.
Okay, but it was hard.
Seemed very doable.
Okay, go do it.
Wow.
Go do it then. Max.
Celsius Gaming.
He's gaming. Jammer Lammy. So the difference between this game is that
The
you
orb.
don't rap.
Funny how you never noticed that until I pointed it out.
Yeah. Need to ponder the.
So you play the guitar in this game, and this game's kind of fire. So you have a dream,
And it
And it's-
starts on fire.
you have a dream, and you're like, "Whoa, that was a crazy dream." Then you go to your thing. You have like 15 minutes to get to your band thing, and then there's a fire, and you're like, "Shit, I gotta go put out the fire." And then you keep going, and you're like, "Oh, cool, I got pizza, but now I'm so fat. This lady thinks I'm pregnant." And then she's like, "Wait, you're not actually pregnant. You gotta go put these babies to sleep." And then you leave, and you like trip and fall, and you're on a skateboard, and then you pilot an airplane, and you're piloting the airplane. You're like, "Fuck, I'm so close, but I forgot my guitar." So then you go to this beaver guy, and you cut down a tree, and then you get a guitar, and then you die and go to hell.
Oh,
Man,
yeah.
that's really like life.
Yeah, you die and go to hell, and then I got stuck there for a while, and then you get to the final thing.
No. You forgot about the evil doppelganger
Oh, yeah,
that
yeah.
never shows up again.
Of course, because that's the 2-player mode.
Oh.
She's who you play as in the 2-player mode. And then you play, and then you beat the game, and that game was kind of fire. And then I played Parappa the Rappa 2, the third game in the series. And that game, I've played it 4 times through already.
Wow, the sequel.
The sequel.
The
And it-
squeakle.
in that game,
The movie.
so everything is turning into noodles.
Holy shit, that's
this is
awesome.
Everything is turning into noodles. Yeah, but Parappa, he hates noodles because he's
Hey,
been
what
eating noodles for like every day for like a year.
What if I had like a gluten allergy?
Fuck, you're done for.
Damn.
So first, he goes and makes
Just
a
don't
burger.
say
Right?
it.
He makes a burger, and then he watches an adult thing on TV,
Shit.
and then
This is a
he
kid's-
needs to grow big, and then
Something
and
else
then
is gross.
and then he
This-
goes
this is
to
like the Harley Quinn Valentine.
and then he goes to the army boot
Does
camp,
Bane fuck a,
And
a
then-
building?
and then he goes to the yeah, he goes to
To
the
the
hair salon,
to the
and then he has to beat a video game that if he loses, he can only eat noodles for the rest of his life. And then he fights the noodle guy that's been doing it all,
Mm.
and then you have the party dance at the end, right?
What?
Yeah, So I think that, and then the soundtracks are also really fire. You guys should.
It's a rhythm game. I would expect them to be fun.
Oh, and they're fire as hell. Some fire.
I would say very doable, very easy to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So true. So go play Parappa the Rappa 1, 2, and Jammer Lammy.
Sadly, they never ported it to PC, so I can't play it.
Yep. Oh no! Back there's this little thing called emulation.
No way.
No way.
So Nicola, your corner.
It's your turn, Nicola.
All right,
It's literally the
Evangelion
Nicola
rant.
Okay.
Croatia, Serbia, Jerusalem.
I need to go through all of my stuff just to
Rio
remember
2?
what I have watched.
Guys, they put Rio 2
It
on Disney
just added.
Plus.
Nicola, you have 10 minutes.
Guys, what if we just
Okay.
do a Rio 2 watch party for the rest of the episode?
This is. I'm just not going to be speaking in order at all. I'm just going to be going through each of the applications I have to watch stuff.
Just give us your opinions
That's
on
it.
it, and just give us like an
Okay.
out of 10.
I rewatched episode 1 of WandaVision. Decent.
So true.
I rewatched The Avengers. It's original.
Is it good?
Yeah, it was what's basically brought the show.
It
brought,
holds up.
Yeah, I think so. I finally
Worst
watched
Avengers movie? Ultron.
Yeah.
No, just the first Avengers movie.
Yeah, I kind of like Ultron.
I'm saying the
because
worst
of
one is
the
Ultron.
Oh, I see.
Really?
I watched but Ultron has some really hard lines. You
It
cannot
does.
lie.
Like there's
Okay,
more.
the conversation between Ultron and Vision, pretty good.
There's more peaks and valleys in the
And on this
Ultron.
rock, I built my church. Then I watched the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special.
What about 3?
It was pretty funny, and
I like
I
the
like
holiday special.
I like how they expanded on.
I like the song.
I like the holiday cycle, but there's like, okay, it's like Drax and Man, they're doing their stuff.
Yeah.
But
Then-
what's really fun of the holiday special is like the beginning songs.
I just said that.
Well, I didn't hear you. And the
Ari just keeps repeating what Aiden says, but louder.
yeah,
Literally.
and it's the loudest voice
It's
that
your
always
joke,
wins.
but worse. Then I watched What If
Had you
episode
seen one?
8. Yeah,
Okay.
I rewatched it.
Oh,
All
okay.
of this stuff.
Episode
everything
8 is
here-
the best one.
Why going on a
everything
Marvel
here I
binge?
rewatched.
Why going on a Marvel binge?
I don't know. I was just bored. I decided to rewatch Marvel.
Yeah. What's the problem with that?
So I did the What If Ultron 1 because that's my favorite episode
Mhm.
because I love Ultron.
Wow. You really are.
Then I watched Captain America: The Winter Soldier.
Mhm.
I mean, that's a decent Captain America movie.
But I think it's like top like 5 Marvel movies.
Then I rewatched all of Loki.
Oh yeah, for the season 2.
Loki was good.
Look,
And then there's a bunch of movies before that, but they're not loading anymore, so I'm not gonna say that. I know I did watch
Moon Knight.
Secret Invasion.
Ah,
Oh
Okay.
yeah, let's get Nicholas' take.
I
get
think-
Nicholas' take.
a quick take, not because we've
So,
already
this is-
heard over like
so
2 hours.
it was
of-
6 episodes. I thought it was 8 episodes, so that's why at episode 5 I was like, okay, this is building up to something. I think it's good. And then I got to episode 6 and they fucked up the show. So I was like, okay,
Kind of my take. You know,
Yeah.
meh.
it was
Except
like
Nicholas
very,
said it
especially the last fight where she says like she used the mantis power on him. She says sleep, and that fucking ends the fight. That was so.
No,
And then she stabs him.
she blasts him.
with what?
It's Marvel.
Oh,
Captain Marvel.
You know, and she also has like the weird CGI of her being like Drax
Okay.
arm is really weird.
Here we go. After this, on Netflix next. That was Disney
Netflix.
Plus. Now we're on Netflix.
Fire.
I watched season Golden Experience.
gold.
What?
Part Golden Experience,
No.
part 5.
What's that?
JoJo
You
Bizarre
watched
Adventure.
it's golden.
Rewatched
Golden
it.
Wind.
Golden Experience.
Golden Wind.
I
Golden
don't-
Experience is the
Golden
same.
Give a shit. I could not give a shit.
So we watched
Vento
JoJo's
Array.
Bizarre Adventure.
Part
Yeah,
5.
and that
Haven't
shit is
seen it.
good. I still love that thing because it's so funny to me how he was able to just the 15-year-old
God.
and he just took over the organization in 2 weeks.
So yeah, he took 1 week.
1 week, yeah.
1 week. It only
Imagine
takes
you're
place
some
over the course of
fucking-
a week.
Fucking powerful drug lord, and then you see, and then all of a sudden this fucking 15-year-old just takes over your empire.
Crazy.
That sounds like a normal anime.
Then I watched Evangelion.
Evangelion. It's not that hard to say.
Evangelion.
Evan.
I like how
I feel
Robin
like
Gallion.
both interpretations.
I
of the sound
started-
wrong. I feel like
Evangelion.
It's Japanese word.
Yeah.
I
Is
don't
that
know
thing
if
right?
it is.
Evangelion.
Evangelion.
Is that confirmed?
Everyone
That's
says
right.
Evangelion.
No,
Fine.
well, everyone says
Evangelion.
everything different. So,
Yeah.
Okay.
so how'd you like it?
Okay, let's start with the show. Show was good. The last 2 episodes made fuck all sense. I don't get.
Watch a lore video; they'll make a lot more sense.
No, I get it. Like I get it, but
He gets
Okay,
it.
what part do you get?
This is me watching Oppenheimer.
but like I don't get it.
That is
Okay,
actually me watching Oppenheimer.
So
Don't
So
get
Shinji needs to make a choice between whether he wants to not exist or continue to exist.
Yes, I got that.
So he's suicidal.
No. He wants to not exist. So that is somehow different than wanting to die.
Oh,
There's like a lot of depth into it.
Is
philosophically.
it like in Spider-Man No Way Home?
Literally, he's like, "Do I want it?" He's like, "I don't want to exist," and he comes to terms that maybe it's good to exist, and then everybody claps.
Yeah.
Congratulations!
No,
Congratulations! Congratulations!
Everybody he knows just goes,
I
"Congratulations."
know, I know about that scene.
mental health.
I didn't know that's one that I know that scene
That's the last
exists.
scene of the movie.
Is it?
No, that's the
of
movie.
of the show.
Oh.
The movie ends better.
Other than that's all good.
Which movie?
I think the
The
show.
Evangelion movie.
There's like
There were
4.
certain times in the show.
The end of Evangelion.
Okay.
I was like about halfway through the show. I was completely lost. Like I could not. I like kind of understood what happened. I understood what was happening, but like at the same time, I didn't know like where I was in the story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the characters. Pen.
The penguin.
Yeah, Pen. It's Pen.
Okay.
It's fucking Pen.
Okay.
I don't remember the name.
Okay, Nicholas, come on.
And then Shinji's a little bitch. I wish he killed himself.
Oh my god.
That's dark.
Wait, it's like-
Asuka is
thank
a
you so
fucking
much.
bitch. I hope she kill. I was so happy when she died.
That was really funny. You message in Discord. You're like, "Holy shit, Asuka's dead."
Let's
She's
fucking.
And
not dead.
And then that's the only other scene that I know from Evangelion.
When she gets hit through the
No, not in the hospital.
Oh.
The only other scene I know. So I'm like, oh, okay.
he doesn't know.
No,
But
let's not explain it to him.
No, but that's the movie. So
Oh, that's the movie.
That's the
she
movie.
dies in the movie. In the show, she just gets stabbed and she's in the hospital.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
after I watched the show, I watched the movie, and I think the movie is really good, much better than because the movie just follows like the same spec as the rest of the show instead of going into its own thing like the last 2 episodes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I think it was good. Shinji a little weird for.
Yeah.
So true.
That's the weirdest scene in the movie.
Depression really does something to a motherfucker.
So true.
That man was down bad ferociously. And then Ahsoka woke up.
Uh-huh.
Asuka woke up.
Soka.
Asuka.
Asuka is the fucking new
It's
show coming out.
Asuka. It's not that
I
hard
know.
to say.
Asuka.
Asuka.
I don't give a shit. I just call her the redhead. She doesn't deserve to have a name.
Red
bitch. Red bitch. My favorite thing is she gets up and then she is like fighting the production model things.
Yeah.
And then she like wins, but then they come back to life and they fucking murder her.
Yeah, it's
and
the
I
dummy plugs.
And I was so fucking happy. I like cried tears of joy.
Just watching her
I was
get
like-
beat up.
No, when she like it started when she got like fully crushed.
Yeah.
That was so liberating. I was so happy. I was like, finally.
She's alive at the end,
wait.
though.
Yeah, because they fucking like reset the universe by turning everybody into orange goo.
Yeah.
What?
It makes sense in the lore.
What's it called? What did they call it? Like
The third impact.
no, what did they call it?
The Human Instrumentality
fans
Project.
the fans call it like a certain orange drink that was.
Oh, yeah, it was like, they
Fanta?
called...
No, not Fanta. It was some Japanese drink.
Yeah, they called... Yeah.
Yeah, just orange. Anyway, just call it orange. Yeah. So they turned everybody into fucking orange.
Awesome.
And I guess they just remade her body out of that probably, or
Yeah.
Shinji just wished her back because
Yeah, Shinji
she got
wished
the
her back.
because he got the control. That's the kind of the ending.
Yeah.
I think it was good. And then there's the Rebirth series where it's basically just retelling it, and I didn't watch it. I watched like the first 10 minutes. I'm like, I know what's gonna happen. I know how they retell it, so I don't really care.
Yeah, I tried watching the first movie and I'm like, I've already seen all this. It's weird. I don't really want to rewatch it with different voice actors because now everyone sounds different than what I expect
Yeah.
them to sound
Shinji,
like.
crank that soul.
So Nicola, how
Let me-
was Serbia?
Let me
I'm still
talk about
going
my
to-
trip. One
You
thing.
got a lot of movies. This is the movie
Ben,
and TV podcast.
Our Planet season 2
Ooh.
That's
came
a-
out. I fucking love Our Planet. My favorite documentary. David Attenborough. I love seeing these amazing animals and how they're dying thanks to climate change.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Nothing.
What animals are dying?
Really pondering.
Yeah,
many
right.
things. Just it's all climates. Uh, so
And then
nothing else on Netflix is loading.
Hulu. You don't have
Go
Hulu.
back. What the fuck is this folder?
You have
Why is
DoorDash?
Mr. Beast's burger there?
Yeah, Beast Burger. That shit's defunct.
Yeah, that
Okay.
doesn't exist anymore.
Let's go through my stuff. I have YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, Discord, Reddit, Snapchat, Crunchyroll, Apple Watch.
It kind of made sense.
Yeah,
Then I have next page, Mr. Beast Burger, Infinite
Fuck.
Campus, Netflix, Disney Plus,
Fuck.
Great America,
Guys, I love my
Mine.
best social media
Adobe
app, Infinite
Scan.
Campus.
DoorDash, and then my own app.
Can
I
I
would-
can I download it from the App Store?
This does not work.
Oh,
It's a shortcut to a website, and
Oh.
it does not work on mobile.
Never
It has to
mind.
be online.
This is. Wait, what do you have a shortcut for?
Because the teacher thought we could do it online, but then they changed because Snap no longer, or what's it called? Adobe gone.
Adobe.
Flash. Adobe
Guys,
Flash
y'all
is
praise. I lost
Uh,
my school Adobe.
Yeah.
so did I. So did
I-
Nicola for some
gone.
reason.
Yeah. Then I erg bought for rowing. Alaska, Nebula,
Oh, really?
and
That's
Curiosity
okay.
Stream. Those
Yeah.
are really good. Prime Video, Capybara Rush, Helper, Showtime,
Helper,
Ground
Helper.
News, Smart
Oh, yeah.
Things, and Max. This is basically just my common apps, like what I use the most.
Did someone say
It's
common
not
app?
named anything. It's called.
Whoa, Brett, is that a reference to your
I know.
colleges?
This
Guys, the audience can go with Beck along as his college journey.
I'm not gonna detail my college
So
apps.
Beck, tell us which schools have you got?
Netflix.
Yeah, no. We need Nicola to talk more about his apps.
What was
you fucking.
Subscription service.
Bro, that was the worst voice crack I've had in my entire life.
Guys, you voice
Are
crack?
you Alexander?
Say.
My dad is, but it's my
Aiden. Huh? Did you hear that voice crack today?
No, I've been
Okay.
talking to Nicola.
Then
He cracked. His voice cracked so hard he said
another
talk.
thing I watched was, let me see if I can find it, because my parents use Prime Video.
Okay, Nicola.
The Boys.
Double.
The boys.
One-
Ready for Gen V.
I watched a couple episodes of that and it was good. I then also watched the Invincible Adam Eve episode.
Oh yeah, I watched that
It
too.
was fucking good.
It was
good.
good.
I like that
I
episode.
talked about it day one. It came out.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you should watch it, Aiden.
I should watch Invincible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on my list.
Mhm.
You have a
Now let's
long
see.
list, and
You have a
they're
long
all like
list.
some of the best shows I've ever seen.
I am not signed into Showtime.
Well,
So I guess I didn't watch anything on that.
Okay.
Now let's see Max. HBO.
No, just Matt Max.
Shut the fuck up, Uri.
Let's see. Recently watched. I watched the Lego movie.
Oh yeah.
Yo, fire me.
It's a fucking fire movie. I don't remember watching it though. I also watched The Suicide Squad.
that's the James.
That's
the
the
good
better.
one.
That's the good one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Not the damaged Joker one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then the last ones are the three things I watched on the plane.
And then also last night.
Marriage
Did I
Story,
watch
Hunger
it?
Games.
Right.
Did you say two random films?
His ass doesn't remember watching a movie that I remember he said he watched.
Because I was just thinking about these.
Oh, yeah.
So on the plane back, I first started by watching literally me, Ryan Gosling, I Drive, Edge Runners 2040. Yeah.
Cyber.
Yeah, you seem like a guy.
Wait, you watched Edge Runners?
No.
Do
Cyberpunk.
androids dream of electric?
Cyberpunk.
Do androids?
You seem like a
mean
Ryan
Blade
Gosling
Runner?
fan.
Yeah. Blade
Yeah.
Runner.
Okay, did you do Blade Runner or Cyberpunk?
No,
I'm
it's
confused.
Blade Runner.
Yeah, I really want to watch 2049.
Have you seen the original?
I have not.
Mm-hmm.
I read the book.
I
and
feel like
tried
2049
watching it. It's
would
not
make
that
more
good.
sense if I
It's not
watched
that
it.
good.
2049 is good though.
Yeah, the visuals look amazing.
Yeah,
whenever I see
I
it.
heard there's like a show coming out, Blade Runner 2099 or something.
That's a game.
Oh, here they're gonna.
They're coming out of games like Blade Runner 2030 or something.
Mhm.
Then you know what I watched after that?
What?
After.
I watched
the first Spider-Verse movie.
Wow.
Same as me.
You know why? Because I fucking love Kingpin. Kingpin. Prowler creases Jordans.
It's not about the money, Spider-Man. It's about the Mets, baby. Mets, baby. Let's go, Mets.
I also love the scene where he goes,
And kills him.
yeah,
Okay.
Prowler,
Kill that guy.
I've seen that movie in a while.
It's good. I like that movie.
Have you seen the sequel?
Definitely an
Okay,
We
era.
talked about it.
Yes.
One of the
I got a
greatest
blister.
films of our
Yeah,
time.
but he didn't come with us to see it. So.
I watched it with Bruno after graduation.
Truly one of the
night.
greatest films of our time. And then for the remainder of the 11-hour flight, I watched about 2/3 of The Wolf of Wall Street.
Good movie.
Yo, it's the guy.
I love
Fire movie.
I've never seen it.
Fire movie.
It is kind of.
So there's this guy. He's on a Sigma grind set. Making
Literally.
money.
It's like a biopic.
It
about
is
them.
literally what Sigmas think they are. It is what they want to be.
It's a
But they're
bio.
not, and they're actually Patrick Bateman.
It's a
Oh, not even that's giving them too much credit.
biopic
like a murder
about
type.
this guy
No, that's
who was
too
a
much
very.
What? How is that too much credit?
It was
I
like,
think it's like
worst
about
is
Wall
kinda
Street.
cool.
A guy in Wall
What?
Street.
Yeah, I know the movie, or
Kind of Aiden.
They're just
Well, I'm not
losers.
talking to you.
yeah,
I'm talking
you
to
were literally staring at me, talking to Aiden, who was talking to someone else.
Well, it's about a guy on Wall Street who
They're
did.
too
who
Well, I don't
defrauded-
care anymore.
They're too much
Just
losers to
frauded.
even be considered like the cool murderers.
Oh, okay.
Psychopaths, yeah.
What else do you watch?
Yeah, so I watched 2/3 of The Wolf of Wall Street, which
Good movie.
was good. I think it's really cool.
How'd you do cocaine?
I love that. I mean,
Like
it's funny. I like the part where he threw the lobsters at them. And also, Margot Robbie is hot.
Yeah.
Yo,
Okay, I guess
So
that's
did
it.
you just mention Ryan Gosling and Margot Robbie
Yep. And now we're transitioning to what I watched
to being
last
a female?
night. I wanted to feel empowered. I wanted to feel like I was enough. So I watched Barbie.
So true.
Barbie.
And that movie was the fucking bomb. Except not Oppenheimer.
Beck didn't like part of that.
Yeah, but that's because he's homophobic.
No, Beck was
That's
really
your
into the.
chemistry.
Beck was really into the Ken stuff, the patriarchy. He was
I
like,
am too.
I had to take the Nicola role of being
Yeah.
like the alt right.
There
I had to
is-
take Nicola's role for that.
Here's the thing.
what?
That's a good thing.
Yeah, I fucking love that movie.
Really?
Again,
I think
I think the jokes are really funny.
Jokes.
I mean, it's a really funny movie. It's
So
like
true.
a
I
feel
think
good
our
movie.
consensus after watching the movie, we kind of like we really liked it coming out of the theater, but we kind of lessened as we
Yeah.
left.
I didn't say
It's a-
that.
Okay.
I never said that.
It's
I felt that.
it's a
But
feel-good
also-
movie. And I love Ryan Gosling. All of his parts were amazing. I am literally Ken.
so
Too
true.
bad you couldn't get the
Should I buy the
the
hoodie?
shirt.
Ken, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Buy it for me.
Okay.
No.
Uh,
What
I.
makes you pay me?
I'm not done yet.
Oh wow.
He's not done.
Wow, this
Now let me see. I also watched it.
it's insane.
Let me
He's
see.
not
I
done
talked to
since
my
he watched
friend
Barbie
about it a
yesterday.
while back.
Okay. Well,
So, Let
I'm
me
gonna
see
watch
if I can
Barbie
find it.
Sunday, so I'll go.
But
like,
I remember
take
I
one
was
second
talking to my
watch.
friend about it. My only problem with the message of the movie is that the Kens are still homeless. The
What?
Kens, like the Kens,
They don't have a
they
home.
really did not solve the issue of the Kens issue. Like they're no longer dependent on the Barbies. Like they understand that they can live for themselves, but
They're still.
they don't have a home. They don't have any positions of power.
Okay.
They're still
No,
just
they have a position.
They could be a circuit court judge.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have one.
The circuit court
one.
judge.
That's good.
they don't have a home.
No, that they don't need that.
They don't need that.
Yeah. No, their home is.
Or
deep.
you got a text message.
And
Okay.
the fucking Mojo Dojo Casa House. There was a day when my sister wasn't home. I was so ready to transform her room into the Mojo Dojo Casa House. But you know what happened?
What?
I fell asleep because I was fucking jet lagged.
No, not the Mojo Dojo Casa house.
And then she turned your room into a Barbie
Yeah.
house.
Oh, yeah,
when you were
so-
That'd be kind of chill.
My
though.
main
I'd be
thing
fine
is
with
I
that.
feel like by focusing, by like taking out the Ken's problem, by like solving the Ken's problem by not really solving it, it kind of subtracts from the problem that women have many problems in society, but they're not the only ones with problems. There's different unique and still important problems, and we shouldn't be measuring like who has more problems. The issue is that there are problems, and we should be solving the problems.
He's figured out the message.
I have a
Oh my
question.
gosh.
I have a question, Nicola. What is your take on the monologue from the woman from the real world?
I mean, her points aren't wrong. Once after her main spiel, some of the points don't really make sense. Like the first one she says after that, I just did not understand at all what she said.
Because you're not a
Like,
woman.
Yeah, mom.
You're not a
but
woman.
everything.
Did your mom
basically
cry
everything else, she
while
did have
watching
a-
this?
She did not watch it, but and she watched it, but she did not cry. She like
Bro, every woman I've talked to has cried during this movie.
I don't think my family did.
Yeah.
yeah, because I watched it with my sister and my mom, and they both liked it.
They're
And I
like,
liked it
Nicola, that's what being a woman is about.
too.
And then they slapped you in the head.
I know. I want a horse now.
I also
So
want a
true.
horse.
I want that big fluffy jacket.
Let's have a guy who's gonna get a horse, but then
Yeah,
just
the big
kicks him in the
white one,
face
yeah.
and he dies.
I also
Wow.
I want to be Ryan Gosling.
Okay, well, I guess we can talk about Harley Quinn and Futurama.
That's it. Or I guess now I should talk about Serbia.
Okay,
So,
Yeah, how
we
long
have like
are we-
10 minutes left.
Yeah,
'cause
you got-
we still need to film 40.
So I mean, I have no.
You're hurting the illusion of the
So-
episode.
There's no illusion of that. We're filming in the same room like 10 minutes
Yeah, but
later.
it's on the
No.
other side.
It's not. We're
So-
sitting in the same spot.
Okay. Let me set up for this.
What?
All right. Talk about Futurama. I talk about Harley Quinn. Go.
Okay, so Futurama. I actually okay, too many crypto episodes, but it was a good classic Futurama adventure.
The Harley Quinn episode was interesting. It ended off on an interesting plot thread. I did like Barb's roommate.
Yeah. And Nightwing, who did it to him? Maybe
I
the
don't know.
Joker?
Is
Who
he,
knows?
is he dead?
I don't think so.
No.
Oh,
Now let's talk about my
show
trip.
it, show the camera better.
She's
Two.
wearing a Serbian flag.
Serbia.
I have this
My
in my
home.
basement for some reason.
He found it and he is keeping it.
Wait, Serbian pride.
Uh-huh.
He's
The
fluttering
whore.
over.
Guys, let's have this open so that you guys can.
Yeah, let's cover it over back.
Yeah, cover it over me.
Cover over back.
So, the first thing
It's a nice blanket.
on my flight,
I think it's
it's a flag. Yeah.
It's just- my point still stands.
So, we went first to Serbia for about 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
3 weeks. I think the first week I was just settling in,
Oh yeah,
moving in. I was seeing relatives and stuff like that.
cool.
After that, next 2 weeks, I had an internship underneath one of the professors at the University of Novi Sad,
Oh.
technical sciences department.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're a genius.
So for the first week, I was just kind of helping around. I was going through the labs, and she was like explaining stuff to me, how stuff worked, some of like the experiments they do, and like the different departments they have. And then the second week, I worked with another person my age that was going to high school and stuff like that in Belgrade and stuff like that. And we worked together in this lab where we were constructing robots and stuff like
How
that.
fun.
Were you speaking English or like Serbian?
English. I don't speak anything but English. I'm an American.
Truly.
Same.
After that, we traveled to Montenegro.
He really had to pronounce that as closely as possible.
A thick accent.
So yeah, we went to Montenegro,
Mhm.
and because we have a place there, and it was nice. It was like another 3 weeks.
You have a place there, like a house?
We have an apartment, yeah.
Wow.
We have an apartment in Serbia and Montenegro
Why?
An apartment in Jerusalem.
because my dad wanted one.
Okay.
Because it's nice. It's like a beach house.
Like in the summer, I turned pretty.
Fuck.
This is like and like
So-
Barbie beaching off.
So I was. He's just doesn't have any good jokes. I was just relaxing. I was swimming every day. I was basically the routine I had. Why do you have anal bees? We were swimming every day. Then I basically got into a routine where I woke up, ate breakfast, went to the beach, came back, took a shower. Then my grandparents would be sleeping because they take naps, and then
Obviously.
I would be working on either something for college. So
something. Why is this thing like?
Wait, why'd you steal my orb?
Can you turn it
Ponder
on?
the orb.
And where I did something for college, or I did something
That's what I
for my driver's ed, or I gamed, or I watched something.
Wow, a lot of
And then
options.
after that, we ate lunch, and then we went to the beach again. Then after that, we came back, changed, went to dinner, and then I would stay home and just game and stuff.
Very fun, Nicola.
So yeah, that's basically what I did every day. One of the days we went to Croatia and we went to Dubrovnik for a day.
The summer returned Serbian.
So
no response.
because he doesn't have good jokes, I keep saying it.
I have amazing jokes.
Nobody is laughing.
You're just a.
Have you guys not seen his
sophomore.
YouTube shorts?
I like the.
This is the show,
like
guys.
this is the
This is the show.
This
My
is truly
my friend physically cringes every time he hears those now.
really.
Yes.
I love this is the show.
Guys, this is the
This
show.
is the show.
This is literally.
But
the
Nicola,
show.
is there any like
Yes.
interesting drama on this trip, or just like
No.
rinse repeat routine, and then you went
Yeah,
to?
it was a routine. I was just enjoying it. The only thing I did not like is that I came back literally the day before school, or 2 days before school began.
Mm-hmm.
I got home at 8. I tried to
8
stay up
a.m. or p.m.
p.m. So I tried to stay up, but then I went to sleep and I ended up waking up at 3
It
a.m.
doesn't move.
I then had 2 slices of pizza at 5 a.m.
Wow.
Hi.
And then I didn't eat anything until 8 p.m.
Oh my god, your body did not work correctly.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
And so, that's
And
the
then,
end.
and then I had
That's
dinner.
the summer.
I then
turned
slept
pretty.
until 6 a.m.
You didn't do it.
I had to
That's
go
when Five
to
Nights Freddy's.
I had to go to school. I settled into school. And I've been basically going to sleep. I've been falling asleep at like 10 o'clock every night,
That's good.
waking up at 6 a.m.,
That's good.
walking my dog at 7:30,
Oh. He goes to sleep. when
eating
I-
breakfast, then going to
He wakes up and I
school,
go to sleep.
getting to school, going to rowing, going home, doing homework, going to sleep.
That's good.
And now,
Awesome.
Nicola's a fully complete junior this year. And
That's how time works, Uri. I don't know if you know how that
and then,
works.
but he still has one more year in the desolate play. 2 more years.
Oh yeah, you know what's really funny? One guy from my rowing, who he's a year younger than me, but because I was with him my first year when I was a freshman, because all the freshmen are with like the middle schoolers.
Scratching.
Then the next year I went up and they were still there, and now this year they're back up because he's a sophomore now.
Was he
Really
Jack?
funny. I had no clue. Yeah, is Zachary Yen.
I don't know this guy.
Yeah. He transferred this year.
Mhm.
I don't know what school he transferred from, but he transferred into Pali this year.
Mhm.
That's
Lit.
why I didn't. That's why I was like, he did not go to Pali last year. I have no clue why
And
he's
Nicola's
here.
going to be his mentor.
No. Actually, I do need 6 hours of peer tutoring. I actually do to get 5% of my grade.
Oh wow. I can peer tutor you.
No, I need
He needs to peer tutor others.
Peer tutor him.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I actually could. What kind of-
Nicola, in focus peer tutor me. What is the aperture?
It has to be math, dumbass.
What's the limit of x approaching 3 on an f
Oh my god.
f of x?
I need to
equals
work it out on
X?
paper. Anyway, so after that, that's just been up to now.
All right.
Oh, and then also I've been doing the podcast.
All right.
That's-
Well,
yeah.
we've
Totally.
hit-
He's totally been doing.
I
the
have
podcast.
been. You guys just haven't noticed me.
Yep.
well,
I've been doing it. You just haven't let me be on screen.
well, now you are in live action.
And
Whoa.
this is the last time you'll ever see him again. So
No, it's not true.
We do kill him in the 40th.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be fun.
What? Wait.
Nicola, you want to give a recommendation?
Holy shit.
Wish I could
I've
get
never
the
done that.
keys.
before. I've definitely done that
Yeah,
before.
give it a recommendation.
You know what? I recommend. Actually, you guys have probably already recommended Barbie and Oppenheimer.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But have you recommended
Oppenheimer and Barbie. Yeah.
Oppenheimer.
No, it's not. It's not gonna work.
So I recommend. You know what I recommend? I recommend going to Serbia.
Yeah.
Oh.
Stay
Always
tuned
use
for
Celsius.
Thank you.